Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. If you're here, it means you're ready to live in your power, lead with clarity, and rise without permission. And I'm honored to walk with you on this part of your journey. Before we dive in, two quick things. If you're ready to go deeper into your own transformation, the Unveil Method is open. This is my signature experience for women who are done performing alignment and ready to actually embody it. You can join us using the link below. And if you want to stay connected between episodes, make sure you're signed up for my Substack. That's where I share behind the scenes teachings, private transmissions, and the deeper layers I don't post anywhere else. Now, take a breath, settle in, and let's get into today's transmission. Today's transmission: remembering what you knew before you forgot. There are things you knew long before anybody taught you, long before the rules, long before the trauma, long before the world told you how to be a woman, how to be acceptable, how to stay small enough to be safe. See, you were born knowing, but you just forgot. And forgetting was actually part of the survival. But now remembering, that part is your evolution. And evolution always calls your name twice, once as a whisper and second as a reckoning. This is that reckoning. First teachable. Your intuition is older than your identity. Identity is formed. Intuition is inherited. Identity bends to the world. Intuition bends to the world around you. You knew how to trust yourself before people taught you to outsource your knowing. Before someone said, be realistic, or don't be so dramatic, or are you sure about that? See, you were sure. You just learned to doubt the certainty that lived in your bones. You learned to silence the voice that was never wrong. Remembering is actually reclaiming that original voice, the one that doesn't negotiate, the one that doesn't explain. Second teachable. Your body remembers every truth your mind tried to rationalize. You see, your body has no ego. It doesn't lie. It contracts when something is wrong. It expands when something is right. But the world taught you how to override your body, to reason with the red flags, to stay loyal to patterns that were killing your spirit, to apologize for your boundaries. But your body never forgot. It kept sending signals: the tight chest, the uneasy stomach, the sudden fatigue, the mysterious irritation that wasn't mood, it was memory. And when you start listening to your body again, you will start to remember who you are. Third teachable. What you call intuition is really your ancestral intelligence speaking. Your grandmothers knew when a space was not safe. Your great grandmothers knew when someone was not for them. See, Your lineage survived off of instincts that the modern society tries to label irrational. You are the continuation of their knowing. And every time you say, I don't know why, but just something feels off, that's not paranoia, not by a long shot. It's actually generational wisdom rising through you. Remembering means honoring those messages without needing permission to understand them. Always remember that. Here's your fourth teachable. You outgrew people when your soul outgrew the lesson they came with. Let that sit with you for a moment. Every bond comes with a certain curriculum. Some teach you tenderness, some teach you boundaries, some teach you what love is supposed to feel like, some teach you what it should never feel like again. And when that lesson is complete, the bond starts to feel heavy. You can call it distance, you can call it conflict, you can even call it confusion. But really, it's just your spirit trying to graduate. Remembering is the moment you realize you don't need closure from the people you've already evolved past. You only need closure from the version of yourself who kept choosing them. Your final teachable. You're not becoming. You are returning. The world will always try to convince you that your growth is new, but really it's ancient. See, you are circling back to the woman you were before fear interrupted you, before doubt deluded you, before duty domesticated you. You're not learning confidence, you're remembering it. There's a difference. You're not developing discernment, you're reclaiming it. There's a difference. You're not discovering your purpose, you're stepping back into it. There is a difference. Everything you are blossoming into right now is just the reactivation of what you've always carried. So let me tell you what remembering feels like. It feels like clarity you can't explain. It feels like standards rising without warning. It feels like not having the patience for conversations you used to endure. It feels like spiritual deja vu. Not because you've been there before, but because you were born for this level. Remembering feels like suddenly recognizing your own reflection, like meeting yourself again after years of being watered down. And once you remember, you cannot go back. You won't fit where you once forced yourself to fold. You won't shrink to soothe people who benefited from your amnesia. You'll be too aware, too aligned, too awakened. Remembering is restoration. Remembering is reclamation. Remembering is resurrection. And this is where you return to your original frequency, the one that existed before the world got its hands on you, the version of you that knows, I am not lost, I am not confused, I am not behind, I am remembering, and remembering is liberation. I want to thank you for being here with me today. If this transmission spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Please like, share, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. And if you're ready to do the deeper work, Unveil is waiting for you. This container where you return to your power, reset your identity, and learn to lead your life from clarity instead of chaos. Join us through the link in the description. Make sure you're also connected to my Substack. That's where the most intimate, refined, and high frequency conversations happen. Until next time, stay aligned, stay sovereign, and stay rooted in the truth of who you are. I love you, beautiful souls, and I'll see you in the next one.